Hi, my name is Ella Cressman with Ella Cress Skincare. I've been a licensed esthetician for over 10 years and I am an ASCP member. I'm here today to show you some really cool tricks in the treatment room. So let's get started. One of the fastest growing aspects of our industry is the male grooming. What I'm going to show you today is an easy and quick way to get in on that trend by learning eyebrows. So we start, obviously, with our gloves. Again, let them know who's in charge. Then we begin by just cleaning the area we're going to work on. This time I'm also kind of looking at the hair growth pattern, looking to see just kind of what we're working with here. It's up to you if you want to comb and trim before. The way I usually gauge is to see if there's any hairs that are long enough to affect my shape. So I comb up, I comb sideways, and I comb down. Looks like we're good for now, so we're just going to proceed. These will probably have to be addressed, but I want to watch how the shape is moving first. Just kind of getting familiar with this movement as our pre-wax cleanser is drying. So as with all eyebrows, we're looking for the golden ratio. The golden ratio allows you to shape based on the client's bone structure. We're going to do that here. The way we measure is side of the nose to the side of the eye, side of the nose to the inside of the eye, side of the nose, inside of the eye, and same. Very similar process for men, except for men's eyebrows come in a little bit further. So you can use the side of the inside of the eye, or you can make a straight line along the ridge of their nose to gauge. You can see naturally he's already off a little bit, which is very, very common. So with male eyebrows, I like to start by measuring the outside first. Then coming in on the inside, I'm going to use both marker areas to see exactly what we're working with here. We don't deal with an arch as much. We want to be aware of where the brow naturally arches, but we're not trying to give a surprise look. We want to keep them as masculine as possible. So what I'm going to do, waxing or tweezing? Waxing or tweezing? That should be the question. When doing male eyebrows, it's a combination of both. Tweezing in the majority of the hair in this area, because tweezing gives that rougher masculine look but still groomed, and then I wax in the middle and then we're good. I'm getting my other cotton round ready. Wax sticks just in case, and clean tweezers. So you can see in this area we're going to clean up this. He's got a beautiful natural shape. I mean, handsome. Very handsome natural shape. I find keywords are important in dealing with men's services. They don't really like it when you tell them how pretty they look after a facial treatment. So we use words like handsome and rugged and desirable, fresh. So we're just working on making our clients' eyebrows fresh. When you're tweezing away with the hair growth. He doesn't need a whole lot. I'm going to show you what a difference a little trimming can make though. So we're taking the hairs from below the brow to give an elevated look so that the eyes look bigger. It's important to keep in mind the function or the purpose of what you're doing. A lot of times I've seen some men who got their eyebrows done to get their eyebrows done, not necessarily to enhance their natural attractiveness. But with this, you can see the difference already as we're already starting to lift up that eye, brightening, giving a youthful appearance. So that actually looks really good, but you see we have a few stragglers. So we're just going to trim them up and do a point trimming method Just kind of getting the tips. Another way to trim is to do this and hold that. But what happens is you look over-groomed. Your client starts to look over-groomed in that. So just trimming one or two and then checking back to see. It's important to remember, check back in. And I think we got it there. You could see the difference in the right and the left. So now we're just going to kind of... When you move to the other brow, you definitely want to check in and make sure your eyebrows are looking similar. They don't have to be exactly the same. But not noticeably different. Of course, what you notice is going to be more than what the average person notices. We see they've got a great shape, they've got a great thickness, and he still looks very masculine. So take a step back and look to see if you need to trim the top. Trimming the top on men is very important to consider, to take a step back and look, because you don't want to make them look manufactured. Overgroomed is the key word. So now we've got the perfect shape. Now I am going to go in and just wax the middle. Male hair, being a little thicker, can sometimes be a little harder to remove, but waxing right down the middle is awesome. So we have 2 points. Do we go with the outside, inside of his eyes, or do we go in here? And it looks from his natural growth pattern, it's going to be most flattering if we come in the inside. Make sure you test the wax on yourself first. Great temperature, great consistency. Oops, sorry. And then it's ready for your client. Holding the skin tight. Somewhere right in between those 2 marks. Killing the nerve. Fresh cotton round. And then we're just going to clean and remove our markers. Check one more time. You can hear it's a very relaxing treatment for him. And we're good. Masculine yet groomed. Thank you so much. iBros is an easy menu add-on to your existing services that will help you enter into this growing field.